funny group chat therapy.
Hi, hello. It's Kelly BL Chef. Welcome to the channel. We do a lot of BL here, GL here, sometimes some music, and I am joined by Yoshi and Sarah. We're all together
Hello.
again.
I was grooving
Yay!
to the intro.
I'm fighting the sleepies, because we are here to watch. We're doing something a little different. I know typically we're doing
TV shows?
Billy Babe and Zenunu. We've not been doing those as much. I'm so sorry.
Your stasis has been rough the past couple weeks.
It's been a lot, and so just managing our time. But today I had some time. Sarah had some time. Yoshi had some time, and this PondPhuwin's interview came out with Zach Singh. And it looked really good, and we've all seen clips of it, and we were all separately thinking about reacting to it. So we said, why not react together? Woot, woot, woot.
Together.
And I was gonna say, so I don't know, my brain is not working. I'm very tired. Oh God, there was something I was gonna say. No, I'm excited. Some people were like, I'm so happy it's in English. I don't want to say that because that feels you.
It does.
But I am impressed with. There was actually a language teacher, Thai to English language teacher who trains people to take the test, so they can go to like international school. And she was just pointing out how she was like, how Phuwin specifically does phrasing and how he creates complete thoughts and all of these other. She was just saying this is a lot of the stuff she tries to teach when she's doing her language studies, and that he's done a really good job in that area.
You go.
Go ahead.
Nope. Go.
It's gonna be so weird because I'm so used to hearing Thai Phuwin, because English Phuwin is a different thing for me because I'm a gamer. So English Phuwin is just Lifeweaver. That's just what English Phuwin is. So it's gonna be so weird to hear him like speaking about BL things with that in that context, because I have created, because I play so much of that game, I've created like there's like a wall there, and so I'm like, it's gonna be so weird, but I'm also very excited just to like. This feels big. It feels big.
Yeah, very much.
As a longtime K-pop fan, to have Zach crossing over into BL, I'm hoping that this is one of like many interviews that we're gonna get with the BL actors, not just in Thailand, but like maybe across the board. And I told Kelly and Yoshi this earlier. I really love the way Zach interviews. I think his interviews are always really interesting, and I feel like he asks really good in-depth questions. And I'm just excited for PondPhuwin's to be able to like do this with Zach, and this be kind of hopefully what Zach does to break into the BL realm. Bright did not count to breaking into the BL realm.
Everybody, that interview with Bright, people were like, really?
Yeah, it was very like,
you hold him in higher regard than we do. And that's Bright, do your thing. But together, I will say, okay, before people start to type it, I can acknowledge the impact Together had on the BL industry.
Yeah.
Is it a bastion of hope of BL? No. Was Bright? No. He like did the thing, and then he said deuces and went on with his life. So to me, he is not like the poster child of BL. He did that one BL that one time, you know, and it was good. It was fine. I've watched it twice. If you know me, that's huge. So that means I didn't dislike it. But it is not Kim Porsche. It's not A Tale of a Thousand Stars. It's not, you know, Eyes Hold Sensitive. It's not Sodus. It's not those like monumental, but it did have a huge impact internationally.
Yeah.
It got a lot of people internationally watching BL at that time.
Yeah. As someone who just did a rewatch of Together, I have seen people's reaction to it nowadays, and I think people have, at least the people who I am interacting with on a regular basis and who I assume are probably also on your Patreon, like they get what you're saying. Like people
Yeah.
were like, yeah, like Together was Together. It was a phenomenon thing that happened, and
Mhm.
but like this feels like this is different. This is different.
This is different. I think Me and Dee's impact is it there. I think it's interesting because they were both very simple shows. So, which is why they were, which people don't understand. That's why when it's easily accessible, it has a further reach. So those are important shows to have.
Yeah.
So because it's they're both simple, but this is a more elevated simple.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, let's watch
Well,
it.
because Me and Dee
go ahead.
was in the realm of like telenovela and things like that. Like it had that energy to
Yeah.
it. So it's an international show. Truly,
It was
Yeah.
simple, but it still had like a little zhuzh to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was a
Smart.
je ne sais quoi there.
And it didn't end with a high five. So
Well, I if you hear them tell it, that hug at
I
the
know. God forbid.
unforgivable. And then there were Thai people going, yeah, there are actually people who hug at weddings, Joel. Like we're not big PDA people, but no,
I can't.
weren't
I
having it.
cannot. I'm so tired of having to tell people that. Please learn the culture when you are watching these shows.
There were Thai people in the comments being like, I've been to weddings where they hug. I don't wait, what?
How can you be so deeply into the BL world and not even a little interested in the actual culture that you're consuming? Like it blows my mind.
How can you watch BL and be homophobic? I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's
Anyway.
key, right?
Let's do this. Let's do this interview. Let's do it. Because otherwise we'll just podcast forever.
We truly will.
We really will.
Shablams. All right, there we go.
We love a Kiki, you know?
I'm excited. This is my first interview.
Beautiful human. Before
first
we
thing
dive
I've watched
into
with
today's
him.
episode, I'm really excited to tell you that.
Was Zach saying?
Oh, or hi.
HBO's original show.
How's
A
that?
little bit more.
If you thought HBO's Euphoria was intense in high school, saddle up. Starring Zendaya, Sydney Sweeney, and
How's
Jacob
that?
Elordi. Season 3 picks up
It's good.
5
That's
years
pretty good.
later. Looks very
Yoshi,
different.
he interviewed Stray
Everybody
Kids if
is
you
on their
ever
own.
are interested.
Oh,
Three to make
really?
choices that can
Yeah.
build them or break them.
I do declare.
Chasing money, fame, power, love.
The
war,
whole
He's
group.
interviewed-
or-
No one
Yeah,
escapes
He's
their
interviewed
fate.
Jackson.
Don't
He's
miss season 3.
interviewed
Premiering April 12th on HBO.
Mark. I
HBO
think
Max.
he's interviewed Bam Bam.
Hello, beautiful human. I'm Zach. That's Dan. And we welcome to the studio 2 Thai icons. 2 icons. 2 trailblazers in the world of television. Please say hello.
Oh,
Wow, what an
Hi, guys.
introduction.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure as well.
That's
You
wow.
guys are our first time appearing on Western media as well, so we're really, really
Wow.
really nervous right now because this is like the first time that
oh,
we
do it.
interview in
Pond gets
English.
to do all this English. Yay.
Don't be nervous.
Sure.
Release.
Thanks.
Release.
Yeah.
Let it loose.
Also,
sure.
Zach is
Yeah,
queer.
I was so
So
amazed
this
when
is
we
like-
walked into
He
the studio,
is?
'cause
Yeah.
it
Oh,
is so
you
big.
didn't know that?
Everything is massive.
No,
You
I've
don't know
never
Zach.
watched anything with
Okay, we
this
understand now
dude
why
before.
this is the center of entertainment.
Wait, okay, describe that for me because we were watching you guys do joint media pretty often,
Yep.
and you have been on a bunch of Thai talk shows.
yeah.
But it is different. Like I was looking at one photo of you guys on the couch. You guys were like dressed in like identical colors, and
Mhm.
there was not much room behind you.
Yeah. So usually with our setups,
Mhm.
back in Thailand, it's a studio, all right, but it's only like one side, so it's only
Yep.
the side that the camera faces,
hmm
and the rest is just crew and everyone.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
very new to us as well.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a 360 thing. There's nobody in the
Live
room.
house.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Yeah.
Just all of us.
Mhm.
Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you
It's
for
an
inviting
interesting
us as well.
observation.
You
I
mentioned this
just
is like
took
your
for
first time doing
granted.
Western media. How does it feel to you, like even be doing that?
Yeah, for me, I think I am so nervous right now because like when I was in Thailand, I usually speak Thai. I don't get many chances to speak English like
His
this.
Thai is so
But I
good.
mean, his accent is really good, by the way. That's why, like,
You-
yeah,
Yeah, but your English is fantastic.
thanks.
Can you please educate me
Yeah.
on what Thai BL is? Because that is the primary vehicle
Mhm.
for why you're here doing
Yes, yes.
this Western press. Because these shows have transcended borders, languages, I mean,
Wow.
generations.
He's really, I
The
see why
power
everybody
of
loves
this
this.
is
I love Zach's
kind of like
interviews.
once in a generation. And I'm not really blowing smoke. I'm being honest. So
He is.
Can you educate us on what Thai BL is? Because I watch, but explain the genre.
Okay, let me try to put into it.
I love that he's like, I
something
watch,
that's very easy
but
to understand. So it's like with any other type of film, any other type of series. It's just a genre, right? And I think the main difference between like something you would have like over here, right, is that with these plot lines, with these storylines, is that it doesn't really matter who you are, what gender you are, or what it is, right? It's just a love story or any gender coming and playing together out in a series or in a media format. And I think that's why it has resonated with a lot of people around the world. Because
I'm gonna pause really quick. Did you guys? So there was a lot of discussion around that, and a lot of people were pissed off with his description.
I think people are dumb.
Why?
Jesus. I love you. Because you know me, my cerebral brain was ready to launch into this whole like, what we need to talk about is the I was like, you're dumb.
You're dumb. Look at here, you stupid.
I think people are dumb.
Why
Sorry.
yada?
I'm like overwhelmed. Oh, I'm so like literally emotionally overwhelmed right now having them be interviewed like in this context right now. So literally anything that they say, I'm gonna write or die for.
I just wanted to take the opportunity because I keep seeing conversation about it. Saying, first of all, in context, which everybody was like, you just took his words out of context. He's trying to distill it down for a very large audience that once may never have watched BL before, doesn't know, may not be queer, doesn't know anything about anything. So that's the, although I always like push for nuance, this was supposed to be a very generalized, easily digestible, welcoming description.
And Zach has a huge, specifically music audience. He's heavy in K-pop, heavy in music. This is not an audience that understands or knows Thai BL. So he can't just jump in and be like, it's boy kissing.
Yeah.
Right. And I you know, people, I see it in both ways because people were like saying that this is just like any other genre, except, you know, it is, well, does he even, he said, it doesn't matter gender and all of these other things. It's a love story. Someone's made a really good point. They said, we say love is love all the time. That's literally what he's saying in that description.
Yeah, he is.
And it is being twisted around to he's straight, he's ashamed, he's all. If he was ashamed, he wouldn't be on international television talking about that. It's his career choice. Like, what are we doing?
A lot of
all of these people have left. Literally, Bright, no longer doing it. Moved on, doing all of this other stuff. He still making the choice to make shows, with Pond.
And has been
just
since
needs to
like
fall back.
Since he was
14.
He's
When
been
did
acting since he was 13.
Yeah,
14.
but like specifically with Pond, when did Shishapama Sky come out?
Oh, he was
6 years, I think.
Yeah.
5 or 6 years, I can't remember.
So he's been specifically choosing to work in this context with this person for like 6 years. He's not ashamed. There's no shame here. Like, what are you talking about?
And I'll say it loudly instead of just mumbling it under my breath. A lot of the things that man has done, he would not have done if he was ashamed.
Right.
I could start listing things, but I won't because we need to do this. This interview.
And I'm not going to keep going too much. It is a very specific conversation, specifically around Phuwin, that I find really troubling. It's centered around his willingness to kiss and defining who he is based on that.
I'm so tired of that.
And I see it everywhere. There are YouTube videos literally dedicated to it by faceless people who are like, let's just call it what it is. And I just really find, and so they find something in everything he says to push that thinking forward.
Because let's say what it is here. Phuwin has moved to, he is at a point in his career where, should he not want to do BL anymore, he has plenty of other options. He's got
he was
what?
at that point years ago. He could have
Yeah.
he could have moved on years ago.
He's
Yeah.
got what, 3-4 other shows that he's been like main characters in on Netflix
And done really well.
and done really well. He's a voice
Video
actor.
game voice actor.
He's done movie voice acting. Like he's not just Life Weaver. That's what I know him from. But like he has done other voice acting work. He's done other shows. If he
Multiple
didn't want to do
movies.
BL,
Right.
like he wouldn't be doing it anymore.
The more you, and I'm specifically talking to the people who probably aren't even watching this, who say
They wouldn't be here.
Would have
who
clicked
say
out 5
bullshit like
minutes
that.
ago.
Yeah, they left 5 minutes ago. But I'm specifically talking to them. So if somebody wants to clip this and throw my face around the internet, go for it. You bitches, listen. No.
Good Lord.
No, they make me so angry because I literally just rewatched We Are. The kisses in it are not as bad as everybody's put them out
They
to be.
make it
And
sound
second,
so horrible.
Guys, I cannot keep emphasizing this enough. He has straight up said that Pond was his first kiss. He's been
Mhm.
learning kissing while he has been on our screens.
On
That's
TV.
on TV. That's number one. But number two, he like everything Yoshi said. And number three, Phuwin, and I say this with my whole chest, is smarter than you. He's smarter than most of us.
True.
He is a brilliantly intelligent person.
Yeah.
It's part of that is his breadth of knowledge of language. He knows multiple languages, what that does to your brain. He is an incredibly intelligent human being. He is explaining this in a, as Kelly has said at the beginning, in a digestible way for the masses. This is not for BL fans. This is not for you. So shut up. Oh, y'all make me angry. Anyway, people are dumb. We should have just left it there. People are dumb. Anyway,
Let's let this man keep talking.
It goes
especially because we did him dirty where he
Beyond.
paused.
Normal narratives. It is just basically a story of two people, no matter who they are.
I agree with him because like when I was in Thailand and when I started to film Boy Love series, right? I thought that actually I was so nervous as well, but I thought that it was something that we have to try and like, try to represent like the love story and like to open to the worldwide, something like that. Because I never thought that we're gonna have much fans like this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's start at the very beginning.
Yeah, sure.
See, that's
Is it true that you
important.
meet for the first time in just a normal conference room?
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is
Yeah.
my first time.
So before that, I was already working as an actor and an artist. However, this was my first project as a lead role,
Mhm.
and this was also his first project
Yes.
as an actor as well. So
Really?
Yep.
we got into a conference room with
He's
a
an MC
couple of
first.
other actors, and at first, none of us were really sure what we were there for. We just knew it was this like project that needed 2 leads and needed a supporting cast. So we were basically there to like
So different back
talk with the
then.
directors, talk with the
Yeah.
producers on what characters there are to
And
play,
wasn't
and
it supposed to initially
where
be
exactly
Neo, but
will
then they
we fit
switched him
in
out?
Yeah.
within this story, or if we will not fit in within this story or not. And that's how we first met.
Yeah,
at
'cause
first,
he was
that
with
we didn't even know
Neo
we were gonna play with
in-
each other.
Yeah,
Another
What
show.
were your first
Cannot
impressions?
because you're
remember
my
the name of
because
it.
you're my boy.
Do you even have
That
an impression
one.
of each other at first?
Like with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first when we were start casting at that time, I just felt like the chemistry, was because before I started all of this entertainment, right, I
Pond.
was a really shy person. That's why like before when the director gave me the script, I was so nervous and I imagined that how could I will like show or try to represent it.
Oh,
Yep.
Studio still coming along. I'm still working on it.
Studio's still
later
coming
after,
on.
like,
We're
I
still
played
working on
I
it.
can feel like
I like that
Yeah.
Pond just keeps rolling. He's
we
just
are
like, it's
much
fine.
closer, something like that. I don't know how to explain, but
Oh, I'm glad
Did
Matt
you
had
remember
messed
the
up his
first scene
thought.
that you did together in that
Yeah.
conference room?
So we had 2 separate days, right? The first time we saw each other was in a conference room. I didn't think we really had any impressions of each other because we were just in the conference room.
Yeah.
But we also had a second day where we did like table reads and we had like a chemistry test
yes.
with each other. I remember when we were there, right? At first it wasn't me. We kept switching like partners around, and I was in the waiting room and I was watching them.
Oh wow, I
And then
wonder
he
what else
kept
was in
laughing.
that.
He kept laughing when he
Yeah.
was playing with other people.
Yeah.
When he was in the scene with other people, like they took a look at each other's faces and they kept laughing.
What was
Yeah.
that? Like, could you just not take the relationship seriously?
No,
You couldn't believe it?
At that time I thought that it was something like I cannot concentrate. You know what I mean, right? It's like when I was doing casting with other actors, I cannot feel like anything. Just his face and trying to like exchange the script, something like that.
Yeah, because it
that's
was also your first time as an actor.
Yeah.
Right? Or your first audition, your first
I
everything.
love you,
right?
Puin.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
I love him so much.
What
I'm
drove you
trying
for
to
that
think of like
audition?
who
What
else
even-
would have been in that room with him
what
because like
pushed you there to begin
Neo,
with?
Louis, probably
Neo,
Vinny.
Louis.
Actually,
When he
was in
sang,
university, right? I never thought that I would have been in this
the
industry at
twins,
all.
probably.
Just like
Mhm.
someone contact
Do they
me and then
do they
they
try?
want
I
me to
don't
do
get
like
the impression they
casting,
go
something
for.
like that. So then
Yeah,
No, but
I
I'm
thought
wondering
that
if that was the
this
whole,
is a
if that's
really
the cast
good
of.
time and great opportunity.
I'm thinking
That's
about
why,
the
like, I
cast of
start
Fish Upon a
doing this.
Sky.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What was the first scene you
Mix.
guys did together?
I'm thinking it's been quite a few years.
I mean, yeah.
อ๋อ
มันคือซีนที่เรานั่งอยู่บนเตียงสักอย่างหนึ่ง
แล้วก็ผ้าห่ม
Yes.
So the first series we acted together was a romantic comedy.
Yep.
And they had us audition a comedy scene, right?
It was a comedy.
It was the two main leads together, right? My character was in the bedroom, like partially naked. This guy barges into
That's
the
the first
room.
scene.
That's the first thing.
Oh
He has no
my
idea
god!
he's naked under.
Yeah.
So he's just like, why are you like hiding under the sheets? Why are you hiding under the blanket? And just pulls out the blanket. Yeah, that's the scene. So like that was why like at first he couldn't stop laughing with other. with the first
Okay.
mistakes.
That's
so much sense.
We were trying to get
crazy.
the energy going in that room. Yeah.
Do you remember when the chemistry clicked? Did it click there in that room or did it take a minute?
I think it clicked in that room.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's because that I can hold my laugh.
Art.
You know what I mean, right? Because when I cast with other people, I cannot stop laughing at that time because I think it's something that like funny. Like I cannot.
It was a funny situation.
Yeah, funny situation. But then when I start to play with him, I can feel like can concentrate. Yeah.
You believe the moment.
Yeah, I believe the moment at that time.
That's a big deal.
Because with a lot like comedy scenes, right? As an actor, right, or as a character, the situation is funny to the audience, but it's not to the character, right? And I think that he had that like revelation moment when we got in the scene together. So it was pretty lucky for us both.
I think
as
it's
well
also
that we
because
found
Puin's a
chemistry
really good
pretty early.
actor
I'm gonna say you guys have famously not got
and
along
helped
at
him
first.
be in the
You
scene.
told that story.
Win takes it seriously.
So is
And
that
frankly,
real?
his character didn't take that
well,
seriously in that moment anyway.
How should we explain this?
Oh,
I think it's because like we came from like different lives, something like that, because how
So
to
we had like
explain?
very, very different lifestyles.
Yep.
And I think that we clicked very well when working together. But however, when it was off screen, like at first we did try to like connect and we did try to like hang out and go do other stuff, right? But at the time we also had the pandemic going on. So there wasn't much opportunity for us
Oh,
to
that's a
really
good
like
point. I didn't
really,
think
really
about
get to know
that.
each other. So
These
only saw each
pandemic
other in,
couples.
like,
Oof.
the studio
Mhm.
settings, the
Dunk
work
too, right?
settings, and
Yep.
like the
Were they a
stress
pandemic
and
couple? I can't remember.
overall
No, no.
everything
They were
about
post
like
pan like
working
like
Yeah.
was already
years
overwhelming
back.
us. So
Right
it
when.
made our off-screen chemistry kind of like a bit off.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like every time
Oh,
you,
I
you
remember
see
what I
each
was
other,
gonna
you just think of
what I was
work.
gonna
Just
yell at
Yeah,
people
yeah,
about
yeah.
Puwin.
Just imagine that you met someone and working all the time, no free time, no hangout. Yeah, I think it's really hard to getting closer at that time. Yeah.
Because like with coworkers in the office, right? Like you might have like lunch break or something together. Like you can go like hang out after work or something. But at the time with the pandemic going on, it was just like, okay, 6
Yeah.
a.m. to the studio, to the location, do the shoot until like
And then you gotta go
whatever.
home.
And then everybody has to go home, social
Mhm.
distancing and everything, right? Yeah. So that was why it was really, really hard for us to get along with each other. And we had really like different lifestyles.
Well, explain that. Well, how were your lifestyles
I
different?
was hoping
I
he would
think it's really hard
ask.
to explain, but like maybe it's because of like I studied in Thai school, like really super Thai school, but like he's graduated from like international school. Like, so I think that the lifestyle is so different at that moment. Yeah.
I think the easiest way to put it is philosophy.
Hmm.
Like we had different philosophies of living life, and that made it really, really hard to connect with each other, especially when uh you get you work together often, and you have similar career paths, but your end goals are very, very different.
Yep.
Which made it really hard for us to connect with each other because we didn't really know what the other person was thinking or
Pond
what
is
they
nervous.
actually wanted to
Mhm.
do with each
He's
other. So
fidgety.
it made it
He's
really hard
doing
to
so
connect.
good
But
though.
Yeah.
one thing that I was really grateful is that whenever we got on screen or whenever there was a task that we had to do, right? We both came together and I think we did our part very well. But apart from that, like apart from work at that time, it was really hard to connect with each other.
I think the main problem is that we never talk to each other about the goals or the problems.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
like, yeah, it's we can get along at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like, you bring up something very interesting. Goals. And the two of you have become this duo that is massive in culture and in this space.
Thank you.
Whether it was
Our
planned or
boys.
not, there
Mhm.
was this deep chemistry that was formed between the two of you.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
How many movies in are we now?
We play for
5?
like five.
This is our fifth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is our fifth.
we're about to
Okay,
do our
5.
fifth.
I said
Like
5 or
breaking
6.
news, if this wasn't working, we wouldn't be at 5.
Nope.
Yeah.
And if we didn't
We're watching them go
most
down
of
one
them,
by one.
we wouldn't
Yeah,
be at 5
truly.
So can you tell me what changes? Because there has to be. I mean, maybe you guys aren't the best of
Yeah.
friends,
Yeah.
but there is a relationship that forms at least by movie number 2. No,
I think we're really good friends
Movie,
now.
series.
I dare say. I dare say.
Yeah.
I dare
Everything
say. I
has
dare
changed
say.
Since like after we finished like the first film.
I'm looking at the
Vision in
red thread
Sky,
on your
right?
wrist,
But
Puwin.
then later,
Yeah,
when,
you're
when
close
we,
friends.
before we starting to film the second series, Never Let Me Go, like we have a like deep talk before start filming. That's why like we talk about the goals or
Hot.
like the problems, how to change, how to fix this, something like that. Yeah.
okay. What do you
East
realize
Coast
after
weather
that?
is dumb.
What do you realize
Yes.
after the first movie that you're like, wow, we
You
need
keep
to
saying movie,
sync
it's
up
making me
I
my
know.
brain
and
go.
understand
Yeah.
where
Series.
we're going? Because clearly your life changes after that, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think one of the conversations that changed our relationship the most was probably uh, our goals in life, because I think that with the first project we did together, we had very, very different goals, and we didn't understand each other
Puwin didn't want
on
to keep
what
being an actor.
we
He
wanted
was
from our lives, right?
gonna
So
go
in
do
my part, I
business.
was purely like I was an actor, I was an artist. So what I wanted from my career was to, you know, have many different roles that are different from each other.
That's
I
not what he
wanted to be in the
said
industry for a long
in
time,
that
have this
other
thing
interview.
last for a while. Meanwhile, with
Last.
him, when he came in, it was more about of him being able to take care of his family.
Yep.
right? So
I mean,
with
yeah.
different goals, I think the approach
And that's
to
another different
both of our
upbringing
goals are very
thing.
different. But since
Well,
we're working
Puin
together,
had the
right?
luxury of artistry,
Yeah.
Since the methods are different and the goals are different, and
which
if we
means
don't
you're
talk
willing to
each
say
other,
yes
then
to different
that creates
things.
conflict.
100%.
Yes.
Like, so you want consistency and you're willing to take risks,
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
right? Because your drive and your why, the fuel is,
it's different.
Yeah, I think for the first project, I think I was too young to set the goals. I was just thinking that I want to get money for my family and that's
of
all.
course.
Yeah, I never thought that okay, what should I do for the future? The goals in this entertainment industry. That's why like I just care about the money, something like that.
So did it take convincing to you to say, hey, because like let's talk the it's not an elephant in the room, but like 4 out of the 5 of these movies are
Series.
very series are similar to one another, right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yes,
You
I
got
know,
there.
I watched a bunch of episodes on what is it called?
I was wondering, I'm like, you
Rookin'?
watched them.
There's like you can stream it in America. It's on this. God, I signed
Vicky,
up
you're
2 days
talking
ago,
about Vicky.
and now I get
Really?
emails from Rookitin or something. I'll put a link below so
Vicky.
you can watch it.
It's
Um,
Vicky.
Rocketin. Thank you so much, Cam.
Rocketin.
Yeah, we
It's
stream it on
Vicky
Rakuten.
Rakuten.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
pretty cool. Anyway, dude, I love a bodyguard drama action.
Oh, yeah. Never Let Me
So you
Go,
watched,
yeah.
you
Never
watched
Let Me
that one,
Go.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
obsessed. Don't even get me started. But there is a similar theme between at least 4 out of the 5 series you guys have done, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
it is kind of anti this idea of being challenged or met with different roles
Yeah.
project to project, correct?
Yeah, a bit. These challenges are fun. As for me as an actor, I think that since not only with BL work, but with other types of work, right? I think that each has their own like set ground rules on
Mm.
how. So if we're talking from a business sense, right? There's a way in each work has to be marketed, whether it's BL or whether it's music or whether it's just like regular shows, right?
Mhm.
And I think like though there are ground rules set for each of these shows, and I think that it's also a challenge for us both as well to try and diversify and make it different from each other as well.
By the way, Never Let Me Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Never Let Me Go.
So good.
Thank
So
you.
good. I mean, you're an heir to this powerful, wealthy family. I mean, you keep him safe.
Yeah.
By Never Let Me Go, you're in a
It's so
different stage
true.
of your relationship and chemistry.
Yeah. I think in each of our series that we have done, in
It's weird
all of
having
them, we are
somebody
in
else
different
sound
stages
like
of our
us.
chemistry as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Do you watch back and see that? Can you notice that in your performance?
Yeah. I usually watch
I
back
feel
to
like
my
stuff
like
was being
previous project
discussed.
to like try to see my
Listen,
mistakes
from what
and
Jim and
improve
Forth have
myself.
told me.
By the way, that's a big thing to do. Like a lot of people are too afraid to do something like that.
Mhm.
I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like watching my old works because I feel like sometimes I try to take a mental note on what I need to improve,
Yeah, he's
but
too
I don't want to
critical of
watch it.
himself to do that.
I cringe at my own
Mhm.
acting.
I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about Fish Upon the Sky today? But I guess
That is not,
You know what, like,
not a
I
call
changed
out.
a lot since Fish Upon the Sky because like
He
this
was
is my
playing
first
with the
project,
pillow.
right? And
He's
I
like,
never
Jesus.
do acting before. And then for now, when I look back to watch this project, I feel so cringe and so shy every time, you know what I mean, right?
It's cute.
When you look back
It's
and Never
really
Let Me
cute.
Go, how do you feel?
I think it's one of the most like the best project for me because like I like the plots of the stories. Yeah, and like
It's
I've
really
heard that many
good.
fans from different countries like this series as well.
It's great.
Yeah.
Never Let Me Go.
I love it.
Relationship wise, I think Never Let Me Go has
It's
helped
a
lot
roller coaster.
in terms of our relationship because
Oh,
we
they're
faced a
talking
lot of
about them.
Yeah, their
challenges in the
relationship.
production of
Yep.
this series,
Mhm.
and I think that
Yeah, they did a lot of on location.
those
for Never Let Me
challenges
Go.
really gave us an insight on like the type of people that each of us were, and really had us saw like different shades of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that a lot of the times, right, you tend to get to know people very well when they're struggling, and we both struggled a lot with that series, with like everything from like script reading, production, getting into character and everything. And I think it helped us understand each other a lot more on the different sides that we
I
came
could see
from.
that.
By the way, it's like not until you're
Mhm.
challenged until you really get to see
I
who
think
people
Yeah.
truly
JoJo
are.
and
Yeah.
and
What
Off
was challenging
have the
about it?
same ability
What was
of
it about those characters that
I
was hard
agree.
to embody?
breaking down
Everything.
people.
Really?
It was really everything. It was like the characters, the production.
Phuwin
and
is
on that.
so
Yeah,
different
for me,
from
I
that
think
character.
like my character, he's like a bodyguard, right? I think it's really hard to get in because like it's really far from me. Yeah, and like I have to adapt and like to each other, something like that. Have to doing a lot of hard things at that time. Yeah.
Yeah, and production-wise, it was very grueling. Filming hours were insane. The locations were also insane. We barely filmed in studios or in like air-conditioned places.
All locations.
Yeah, we were mostly on location, like on beaches, in the middle of the road at midnight or
Yeah.
like whatever, right? And we had a lot of challenges with production as well. But I think that it was a really good life lesson for the both of us, and
Yeah.
it really helped us relationship-wise. Because it's not until you see like each other getting frustrated at things or like seeing what makes them tick off, right? Until you really understand the
I mean, they were both
the
away
other
from their
party.
families. They
Yeah,
were
and also
both
I think like
Mhm.
like,
while we were
isolated from
filming
their
this series, we
friends.
have a lot of deep talk too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why like we're
Mhm.
getting more closer to each other.
Deep talks rooted in what? Goals?
Yeah, I
Dreams?
think goals are like what do I need to change? Like
Mm.
the things that you don't like or I don't like. Yeah.
By the way, those are hard conversations to have. And are you having those on the heels of realizing that this is a partnership that is going to last way more than just 2 series?
Yeah, it was also that as well. We started to see things as more long term with the second series.
Mhm.
So I think that since we both had that mindset, it helped us connect a lot more. And
I think long term became more real
also
too
helped us
because
understand
remember when
each
it was
other
3
more.
Do
series
you
and you're
remember the moment you
done?
realized that this
Yes.
They
was
were
gonna be a
still in
partnership
that
lasted
age.
Yeah,
for a
Never Let Me
minute?
Go was when that we started breaking out of that.
Do you have a specific moment in mind?
I don't think
The
people
trying to think of
realized
one.
that was
By
a
the way, like
thing.
this whole thing is super rare in history.
Mhm.
Like this is like a very rare thing to have 2 people who have built this chemistry on and off screen and been able to carry
Zach,
not
I
one,
beg
but
you,
many,
I need you
many
to talk to other
I
BL
think
pairs
shows.
as well.
the thing that I told myself at that time is that I need to respect him. Like when we were working together, like doing something, I think the most important thing is to respect and understand. Yeah, that what makes me change a lot at that time.
How's respect in what situations?
I mean, in everything, in every work, you know what I mean?
I think
We
Pooh
had a
was trying to
moment
figure
during
out what he
filming on the
meant.
second series
Mhm.
where we were arguing with each other.
Yeah.
We had an incident where we both didn't respect each other. We didn't respect each other's time. We didn't respect each other's work and each other's goals. And that became like a really big argument between the both of us during filming. And while that lasted, I think we both had this like realization that this could potentially end this. And I think that moment really helped the both of us realize that, oh, but this doesn't also have to be the end. This can also be like be the start of something
Yeah.
new.
Mm-hmm.
So with that,
Oh,
I think
fun.
that we both learned to respect each other's boundaries, respect each other as friends and as the roles we were carrying. And I think that helped a lot in building this chemistry that we have now.
How is that disrespect
You pause for a
manifesting?
second?
Was it showing
Sure.
up late, showing up unprepared? What was it? Like
Because I'm just thinking about what he's saying and thinking about the timing of when it's happening, and then also the timing of the things that are happening right now with these pairs that are breaking up. And I'm
Yeah.
like, Jimmy Ohm, coming up would have been their second series. So
Mhm.
I'm wondering is this where it's like this is where it's the make or break
Yeah.
moment is when they're going into and doing their second series is when they have to when they really come to that
Purse
moment
them
where
on.
they're like, yeah. And also
when
when
he's
he
the
says,
thing where but that was going to be their second lead. It wasn't going to be their
Yeah.
second series together
The
because
second
they-
lead.
but they it was their second lead story. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was going to say that though. Like, there is a difference between being,
Yeah.
a
The leads of
tertiary
the side characters.
couple
yeah.
and the main couple. This would
Yeah.
have been their second main series, like main cast. This same for Jimmy Ohm. Like, I'm like, so basically all of these pairs are coming to this hump, and some of them are making it, PondPhuwin,
Yeah.
and some of them are not. And I'm just like, oh, that's really interesting. That kind of seems to be a through line of timelines where that's where it really hits the road, and
Mhm.
where you decide whether this is going to be a thing or not going to be a thing.
Because it's a big commitment. And if you're
is.
actually able to say, you know what, maybe not, you save yourself a lot of heartache and more devastation than like, I love the idea of sticking it out, but I think if you're going to stick it out, you do figure it out. If you're supposed to, you figure it out.
Yeah.
Because when you tie, like they're tying their career to another person, like
Yes.
fully and totally.
And you have a choice. You
Yeah.
do.
And like once you've done several series with somebody, it's hard to like come back and change up
Mhm.
partners because
Yep.
people get attached. Like
Yeah.
we're seeing that with
Yeah.
how people have treated every person that's had the nerve to come near Ohm. And then
Yeah.
also with Net, it's like it's really hard to rebrand and come back as another pair. So it's like they're getting to these second series and they're like, okay, is this the person that I want to tie my future to?
Mhm. Yeah.
What was
We-
the catalyst of that whole thing?
I started to look at myself
And to be
first,
so
and then I
young to be
started
making these
change
decisions.
myself,
Mhm.
like in terms of
Yeah. Puwin was like
how to
18,
manage
19.
my anger or like
he was
the big
young.
emotions that like I have to express at that time, because at that time while we were filming Never Let Me Go, I was just 21. Yeah,
Yep.
21.
You
And
just
then
said.
I thought that the really bad thing is that using like anger more than like consciousness, something like that. Yeah.
Anger is
Hmm.
the easiest emotion to feel.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I also overstepped
Mm.
my own boundary
How so?
with scenes or with like little
Mm.
things on how we choose to our acting choices, or like the way we deliver our lines, or small stuff like that. And since that we sometimes had like creative differences, or a lot of things that were going on, which caused the both of us to clash a bit.
Because there's
Does the
pressure
fan
to
culture
perform
around
in
your
specific
relationship
ways, as we're
influence
seeing from the
your
reaction
actual
from
relationship, and
audiences.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a question I
did
want
you
answered.
feel any of this?
I would say no.
Yeah,
No,
no.
not at all.
Interesting.
This is probably going. Yeah, this is
Good.
probably the first show we're also talking
Good.
about this, like talking about conflict, like the conflict between our relationship openly, because I'm pretty sure that none of the fans have
Known this before.
known this before.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Because we
Not to
have
this
never talked
extent,
about this
no.
before.
Not to this extent.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Thanks for the honesty. By the way, conflict is a part of creation.
But
It's
to
a
be
part of
honest, I
craft.
am so happy to talk about this.
It's
You know,
good.
right?
I
Yeah,
hope it
it's good.
happens more.
Yeah.
They have been
Like,
pioneering
release.
quite a bit in these
Release.
interviews.
Real quick, we got to talk about Euphoria season 3.
Okay,
Honestly,
you
low
talk
key,
about that.
HBO, and if
not
you
to-
thought,
Sorry,
HBO's
we're not
Euphoria
sorry,
was
but
intense in high school.
Earthmix kind of did it
Ooh,
first by
saddle
talking
up.
about their divorce
Starring
era.
Zendaya, Sydney
So what I
Sweeney,
mean
and
in
Jacob Elordi.
pioneering,
And then
first they
Season
talked
3 of
about
Euphoria
situationship,
picks up
and
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah,
future.
yeah.
this is what
That
I
looks
mean.
really
Talking
different for
about
these characters.
and
They're on their own.
yes,
And
they
now they have
did.
the
You're
freedom
right, they
to
did.
make their own
I
choices.
feel
They
like
can literally
this-
do whatever
in
they
this
want.
space,
And
this
these
is an
choices
even
can either
bigger
build them,
reach, and
or they can
I
break
will
them.
not be shocked.
No matter
Well,
what
no,
these
it's
characters
not.
are chasing, whether it's
I think
money,
everybody
fame,
has
power,
actually been
love,
talking
or
about their
redemption,
breakups lately.
no one,
Yeah, they
no
have.
one
Yeah,
can escape their fate.
but like this is
Don't
like
miss the third season
it's
of Euphoria.
interesting though because
starring
they've been talking about
two-time
it all
Emmy
along.
Award
But
winner
this is the
Zendaya. She
most
is
detail
back.
we've gotten.
back
yeah.
and better than ever.
This
We
is
I
the
have
also
most
love
specific they've been.
that
For how
Zach
long?
asked a question
been waiting
and
for the third
Phuwin
season
leaves
Euphoria.
space for Pond to be the
Now it's
first to
here.
answer it.
Really
premiering
is
April 12th.
It's
supportive.
really
It's
nice.
happening only on HBO and HBO Max.
And
But he's
Pond, the
always
more
been
the more he
that
talks,
way.
Every
Pond
single Sunday.
calms down. The more
Mhm.
It is
I'm ready.
so when
Are
he
you?
was going
There's a
to Pond's
subculture
practices,
of
we
people who
lost that.
do
Were they
really
fighting
study
Nick?
your relationship between the two of you.
no, because
That
Jasper
exist.
wasn't during
That
Never Let Me
does
Go.
exist.
And they will look at every little
No, I'm not talking
Little
Jasper. I'm talking
everything.
his dance practices.
Little
Meaning
minor
like,
detail.
Oh.
yes, the tiniest movement.
Yeah.
Was there any point in this whole thing where that weighed on you? And that came in
I
the way
will
of you being
say I saw this
who you
clip
really are?
and I'm like, people
For him,
do
I'm
that
not
with
sure.
everybody.
For me, there
a
is.
celebrity.
There
It's
is
not specific
sometimes
to
'cause
this.
when you're being scrutinized on every little detail and being under the microscope, you tend to be more concerned about every little thing that you do. So I would say it has had an effect on me. I
Mhm.
try to be more conscious of my actions and conscious of what I do, conscious on what I say and what my actions convey.
Yeah, what's it like being friends with
But
chaos
at the end of the
demons?
day, even if I'm conscious about it, there's nothing I can do to control their interpretations of it.
Totally.
Yeah, but it definitely has made me more conscious of it, even though a lot of times what they interpret, I read and I'm like, what are they interpreting from from this minor detail? that I
Like
don't even
today,
care about?
man.
Yeah, but yeah, it
Yeah,
does have
literally,
You didn't say
from this
it did have
anything.
interview.
an effect on me. Yeah.
Oh, I think for
Oh,
me,
cool.
yes, a little bit. You know, because every time when I got into a social media, I mean, well, okay, so I will give an example for at that time when like I rolled the phone and like seeing fans commenting or like doing something like that. I really hope at that time, even though we didn't get close to each other, but I hope that our relationship will be close like fan thought. You know what I mean, right?
Hmm.
Totally.
But I never tell him before
Aw.
about this, even like in Thai interviews,
Aw.
like เมื่อก่อนอะ
Yeah, this is
right?
my first time hearing it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like at that time, I know
We
that
we clocked
we didn't close
that.
to each other, but I really
Yeah.
tried my best as well at that time, like to like
So we
fi-
were right
fix
about
these things.
Pond wanting to be
You know what I mean? Like
being the one who wanted
because when I
closeness at least.
worked with someone when I was in high school, I used my heart more than like
Your bra-
anything.
Hmm.
Your brain, yeah, totally. You
Phuwin
lead
is
with your
very
heart.
cerebral.
You're
Yeah.
an empathetic person.
Thank you.
That's like that's a positive trait, but it also like could catch you off guard or I don't know, throw you for a loop or
Oh, that makes me.
take the best of you sometimes.
Hmm.
At the time when I was seeing other couples close to each other, I felt jealous a little bit. Like, how can they like manage to be close to each other? Because like some people might be come from like different culture, and then after they're like
Work together.
start working together, getting close to each other so easy.
But it's so funny, like close off the screen, but on the screen, deeply close. Like not close off the. You get what I'm saying, right? Like
Mhm.
off the screen, maybe not as close as you would have hoped.
Yeah.
You get there, but your day job, 9 to 5, you guys are very. Do you think that's maybe what drove the divide?
I wouldn't say what drove the divide. I think it's actually the thing that brought us together.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
'cause
that
one of
doesn't
the
make sense
things
to
that
me.
Yeah.
we
I don't quite understand that logic, but I'll let you
I feel like
talk.
that's a Western.
goal-
Can I say what
not
I
our
think he was
goal,
saying,
but,
or do we care?
luckily we
Yeah.
had agreed on
I think it was a very Western approach of, oh, we have to do this thing where we pretend to be in love and da 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 da. So we like shoo to other sides
Yeah.
of the room when we stop working.
Which
'Cause
is
it
not how
really-
those two have ever operated.
Also, I just think that's a Western way of thinking. Period.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't make sense in a BL space to me. I know that's what everybody
Yeah.
says it is, but it's not. From our experience watching a lot of this, a lot of behind the scenes, does
No,
not.
they
seem to be
yell
the case
cut
at
and
all.
somebody just collapses on top of somebody else. That's just
Right.
like
Right.
A1 since the beginning that we are going to try to be as genuine to each other as genuine
Yeah,
to
I
the
saw this
fans
one.
and as genuine to what we portray out as possible. And I think that's why, even though we had our conflicts, our disagreements off the screen, at least what was on the screen was still very real.
Mm.
It just cut out the disagreements and the conflicts part out. So by the time that we solved all our conflicts, we solved all
Well,
our
that's interesting. I didn't see this whole clip.
Problems.
our problems, right? What was left was still the original genuine parts,
Mm.
that we still had that we had for each other since the beginning. So I think that since we set that from day one, it has helped us a lot, and it has helped us work together for up to like, this is our what, 6th year?
6 years, yeah.
7th year together.
I think the big change is when we were finished filming the third TV series. Yeah, I think it's the big change because like we
I mean, new, and we
have
are.
another big deep talk
Mhm.
after we will finish filming the third series as well. Yeah, and I think like this is a big change that like changed us until now.
What changes after we are?
We try to do something that
Good job,
except
Zach.
from working.
I
something
know. I
like
was thinking
that.
the same thing. I was
when-
like, damn, he's
for
like
the
on top
whole-
of it.
for,
He's like, he
for
does his
VR
research.
series, we have been working for around
I'm telling you.
3 or 4 years, but we never going
He's
out
gonna have a
with each
huge
other and like having some
Group of fans from this,
hanging out. You know,
because not everybody
Yeah.
knows him
We
from
started
K-pop
treating our
space.
conversations on stage
Yeah, I had
as if
no
they
idea
were
who
off
he was.
stage. So it
Oh,
we
are you
tried
seeing
to
that?
like,
Are you hearing
you
that?
know, when we're on stage or when we're
Go
doing
back.
interviews or when we're doing or whatever, we tried to get rid of the mask.
Yeah,
That was
I
the
saw this.
boundary, and
Yeah,
I think that
I'm
that
sorry, you didn't know
helped a
Yoshi
lot.
here. I'll go back.
now
What changes after we are?
we try to do something
I
that
had
Because
seen
that
this clip
changes
already.
something we
except from
talked about
working, something
literally
like that.
today.
You know, when for the whole for
Is
VR
it? Did
series,
I
we have
get it
been
wrong?
working for around
Yeah,
like
wait for it.
around 3 or 4 years, but we never going out.
Oh, we said
each
never let
other
me
and,
go,
like,
and it was
having
we
some
are. Is that what you're
hanging
saying?
out.
No, no, no,
you
no,
know.
no, no, wait.
Yeah, we started treating our conversations on stage as if they were off stage. So
Yeah.
it we tried to like, you know, when we're on stage or when we're doing interviews or when we're doing or whatever, we tried to get rid of the mask.
Yeah.
That was the
The
boundary. and
fan
I think
service
that
conversation we had
helped a
today
lot.
about
And since
earlier.
The
we
timing?
made every
I'll tell you later.
interaction
Yeah.
after
No,
that
I saw this
like
clip.
100% genuine
Yeah.
between each other, and I think that really helped drive in the relationship.
Can you explain your
Which
individual
again
processes
makes
of
it
finding a
fascinating that
character?
everybody got on stage and talked about
do you
them
mean in
being
the series?
boyfriends and they
Yeah,
didn't
like, how
deny
do
it.
you actually become
Sorry.
this character? Do you have a process? Is there just a technique that works for you guys?
Yeah, for example, for the first 2 series, it was really hard to get into the characters, but like I think but in VR series and me and T, I think it's about like while when we were doing the workshop, I think I can feel like more closer to him, something like that. Yeah, for me, yeah.
By the way, like your English is amazing.
Thank you.
And like, do you speak English and Thai? Your English is great. Like,
He
wait,
speaks
why'd
a
you go to
bunch
an
of
international-
languages.
I'm sorry.
Why did you go to an international school?
My actually a bit funny, pretty funny story. At first I wasn't going to go to an international school, but my mom's cabin crew, my mom's crew for Cathay Pacific.
Cool.
So she thought that like, well, she was right. She thought that English was very important, and I'm probably gonna get to use it later throughout life. So she wanted me to go to an international school, but my dad was an alumni of this Catholic school in Bangkok, and he wanted me to go same school as him, so they got into a big fight. But then, you know, the mother always wins.
Mom
so
wins every time.
yeah, mom wins every time. So that's why I went to an international school. I've not used English in like a couple years, so I used to think of my thoughts in English, then translate into Thai. Now and after I've not used English in a couple of years, I went back to using Thai, and now I have to use Thai into English again.
Mhm.
That's why I'm taking time to rephrase my thoughts
No, dude, your brain is amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is.
We can barely speak English.
That's
It's really impressive. But what is your technique? I mean, you have to have one. And do you memorize? I mean, do you memorize your scenes for the day on the day, or are you really memorizing the entire story?
So for
You're
getting
getting
each character,
actor questions.
for me, I'll
It's
try
so
to read the
rare.
script twice. One as the reader,
Ah,
the second time as the
Oh,
character.
I like that.
Then I'll try to get a feel for things as the character, like try to create like little imaginary situations and try to imagine on what this particular character would react in that situation. So it's basically improvisation,
Just
but it's in
like
the head. And
aggressively
then
making me want to
as for
rewatch.
the lines, as for
Never Let It Go.
memorizations,
Really?
I read the lines
Yeah.
like a couple days before the shoot, like that specific these specific
I'm
scenes.
like, we have no
Then
time.
I
I'm like,
memorize it,
is that what we do or rewatch?
after I have it all in my head. I don't memorize it yet. I memorize it on the day.
Look,
But
I'm
at
not
least I
saying no.
know what's coming and I know what the storyline is. I know what the
I just got to
characters are
get
going
through the
say.
next couple of months.
But I try to
or-
try to
yeah.
memorize it before I go into the scene to try and keep it as fresh as possible because I don't want to like ruin it by like over analyzing every little detail.
And
'Cause
he would.
not doing
Yep.
homework at all is really bad, but also over analyzing it also kills the freshness out of it.
100%. You got to be present.
Yeah.
For me, I read the whole script around like 2 or 3 times before I start filming. Yeah, but like the lines and the script,
I am realizing that we
like the
don't
dialogue
really
that
get
I
to
have to
hear
use
much
for, like,
about their
for-
actual
for filming
acting.
each
Nope.
day,
Like,
I remember like the day
Nobody
before
actually asks them
filming
these
because,
questions.
like, I don't want to be too stressed or like thinking about
That's why they
what
freaked out when I
situation or
asked
if I
the
too much
Shine people
concentrate about the
that
script, I will be
acting
stressed
question.
and
Everybody was like,
overthink.
"Oh,
And when the day that
what's your
I have
process?"
film, I cannot do it like much better.
Real.
Yeah.
What scenes are the hardest scenes to film?
I think the hardest scenes for me is sad scene, the anger scene, something like that. Is the most
Emotional
hardest
scenes?
emotional scene. Yeah, is the most hardest for me.
What's it like filming the love scenes?
It's very, very
Guy in the
honestly
corner.
very hard. I would
we
have to
all
say,
went. They did
we
it. We
always
did.
have a intimacy coordinator with us.
This is
Love
what my
that.
friend was telling me.
I think it's very
GMM has
hard because
intimacy coordinators. Now we know.
with
Thank God.
with love
That's really
scenes,
good
right?
to know.
Because there was a
There's
Yeah.
time
a
they didn't.
boundary
So thank God.
Yeah.
between the script and the
But they get a
character.
lot of flack.
Right, so-
Other
Yeah.
companies get
With any
praise.
other
They just
scene,
start
right? It's
telling you
easy
everything.
to like go off script and improvise. So like
Mhm.
there's no harm in doing that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? But with these scenes, right? There's consent, there's
Yep. I'm
camera
so glad he's
angles,
saying
there's
this.
lighting, there's everything, and
Good.
I think it's very hard since for me at least, acting is freedom. But with these scenes, everything is really, really constrained, and
Mhm.
everything has to be in place in order.
Interesting.
There's a lot of practice that goes into it, and
I didn't think about it that way.
I just think that it makes it very hard to try and balance being in the scene, being in character.
Oh
and
yeah, I get that
balance
makes sense.
the other things that you have to carry in mind. For
Yeah.
example, like blocking and like,
It's-
okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Then
I
this,
bet it's-
I must not overstep this. But if I don't do this enough, then it's not gonna sell the scene or something like that. Yeah, I think it's very hard.
Leave him
Very
alone.
hard to
It is
juggle
getting
everything.
Did you see
alone.
him? Did
What
you
are
see him
conversations
clock the
like
camera
between
as he
two
said that
you and
too?
work all of-
Yeah.
I will always go to him and say like, "It's okay. You can do it. You can do it." Because you know, I think
He's
like
so
when we were
over analytical.
filming
He's
love scene,
constantly
we have to talk to
criticized,
each other
and
first,
he's
like,
got all these
Mhm.
other things.
just want to feel free when we were playing this scene.
Mm.
Yeah, just want to make sure that okay, we are going to play this scene, and I want both of us to like
It
feel
also
free
speaks to
and
their
be happy to
personalities.
play it.
Was it like that from the very beginning, or is that something that was acquired?
I think that it is also something that has to be acquired. With these scenes, there are a lot that could go wrong. It's very easy to
Yeah.
go wrong and go off the rails, and you know it's very taxing both emotionally and physically also. So
So
I think
I-
that with time, with experience,
those
it has
jerks need
gotten
to
like,
listen.
easier to get in the groove and everything. But at first, it was
not
also
just
very
for them,
difficult
but
to like
everybody.
Well, think about Unforgotten Night. they didn't
for
even have
the actors
workshops
to be
before they did
Yeah.
it, and then this
the
is they
director
were
to get what
thrown
they
into
want.
that. That's
And I think it's
crazy.
very hard to juggle between
Especially
these three.
considering the
First.
like subject material of that show.
But now there's
Yeah.
How it
chemistry
is
there, right? You
specifically
understand- you
about
probably have a language
BDSM.
between the two of you that is like unspoken, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I want
Yep.
just thinking of We Are and Director New and the flack that he gets. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say this to let it go. He's very mindful of the comfort of actors in general. I
Mhm.
don't think he pushes the envelope, and I don't think that makes him bad at doing
Agreed.
less.
Agreed.
I think he puts because your comfort level does not define your sexuality or comfort with doing same-sex scenes.
Can I add on to that?
Yes.
They are Thai. They don't do PDA, and they
Oh,
are
that
being
part too, yeah.
asked to do love scenes. They're not necessarily going to be comfortable doing that in a room full of people in any culture. But mind you, this is Thai culture. It's a step beyond. I
think there's
is a
also
private person. There's also that Phuwin,
Phuwin
like
is,
the,
like,
the flack that he
aggressively
gets
private.
for his love scenes, and it's like he's an extremely private person.
and I also think there's oh, what was I saying? Well, I lost it. There's also a piece of it where I find it problematic the need to push the envelope all the time now, as to prove your comfort level. You must, and people are like, "Oh no, we're not asking for all of that." Yes, you are. In a lot of ways, you are. Like I saw a critique. I don't know if you guys have seen Surf Java. You Yoshi, I know I've seen both Surf Java in Director News series and Surf Java in the Mute Love.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought going into Mute Love that this was the most insane NC scene you'd seen in your entire life, because it was. I didn't think there was anything wrong, actually. To me, Surf Java are in that boom category where I don't think you can keep those two contained. And again, you're going with the actors. Boom are never contained because boom refuse. That's their comfort level. That's where they are. That's the negotiation they've made. I feel like Surf Java are very similar, but I watched Mute Love and I was like, this is a good scene. It's not wildly different.
Yeah, this is a good scene.
But there's
talking about this like it's like a Ken Porth scene or something.
And it got cut. It's cut too. Everybody complaining about it's cut too. Like I thought we were gonna like really see something go down, and I'm like, of course we didn't. It's part of this Mute Love, which is like a family show. It's not. It's not gonna be all this craziness. But there were dissertations, you guys, online about how much more natural it was, and and I'm like, this is just a talk track now. You guys are not talking about anything real. You're just feeding into your own stuff. But I just, to get back to what PondPhuwin are saying, I think it's important to understand where people's comfort levels are and what works for them as a pair. And my last thing is, because I fought people online about me and Thee, I got into it about me and Thee, because in that series, freaking his character, Phuwin's character, literally the love story is Thee's ability to respect his boundaries as a character.
Yeah.
And this is why when they say it's parallel to them, it makes even more sense in this conversation. Because, Pond had to learn to respect the boundaries that Phuwin had. You know what I mean? Anyway.
It's also really interesting that story does really kind of parallel what they're talking about, their own boundaries, and how like Phuwin is like very much more private, but there were a couple occasions in that show where Phuwin's character like pushed things and did things that made T like uncomfortable, and like they had to kind of address that. And I'm like, that is kind of interesting that like, yeah, they kind of worked that in there, didn't they?
They did. I really do. When they keep saying, this mirrors us in a lot of ways, and they were worried about how the characters would be received because it would feel like a little ding at them. They
Yeah.
weren't received well. Yeah, this conversation is exposing that even more to me. But yeah, okay, we're almost there, guys.
But like, does it become easier or harder because you know each other so well now? You're not just like strangers acting. You're like,
I think it's easier.
Yeah,
It's
it's
easier. It's
way
easier.
much easier because me and T is
It's
our
easier now.
recent the fourth one, right?
Yeah.
I think we don't need to do like much workshop before filming this series.
Because with experience, it also comes with like
We're also basically
knowing on
playing
what the other
ourselves,
person is
but-
okay with, what they're not okay with, and I think that helps way more on set. Yeah.
You share things that don't like so much of this experience and this journey has been shared amongst the two of you.
Yes.
How cool is that you have somebody there with you?
I think it's very unique for most actors, right? Your career is just you, so no matter how many co-stars you play with or whatever, you're just going to be there for like a project or two and then that's done. But for the both of us, a lot of our achievements are also shared.
Yeah.
So I think that makes it all the more, emotional for the both of us as well.
speaking of achievements, can we talk about Me and Thee? That series is breaking records.
Thank you.
Can you break it down for us a little bit? I mean, come on, talk to me about Peach.
So the basic plot of Me and T is basically speaking out loud is weird. Like
Weird, yeah.
explaining it out loud is weird.
Yeah.
I play as Peach, which is this photographer, a freelance photographer that works for like, just with any freelance, works for multiple companies, right? And I happen to got this gig at this perfume company, and his character Kunti, right?
yeah.
Happens to
An interesting
see
way to put
and
that in the subtitles.
a model friend of mine,
Yeah.
and wants to.
I didn't
God.
see it.
There's no
I'll
easy
look
way
at
to
it later.
put this, but
You
wants to pay him for a night together.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. And with me being the model's friend, I get in the way, and without knowing that he's actually part of the mob, part of the mafia. And then so I get tangled into his life, but I also find out that he is a very weird individual.
How so?
His character is very into soap operas. So his view of life is through the lens of a soap opera.
Yeah, this show's genius.
So everything he does
It's so
It
good.
really is.
It's
so
absolutely
are lines
genius.
from soap operas.
I will not be
like
shocked
Thai
if there's
dramas
some
and
sort of
stuff.
Oh, give us one.
Old Thai drama.
U.S. adaptation.
Something like Latri Sawana Kondu, something like that. Like good night, stubborn one. Yeah. The funniest phrase from like the old Thai dramas.
So there's this popular phrase that went viral. It's in Thai. It's Lati Sawat.
น่าคนดื้อ
มึงพูดดีกว่า
ราตรีสวัสดิ์นะคนดื้ออย่าดื้อกับหมอนใบนั้นที่เธอใช้นอนฝันยามหนุน
Which is basically translates to like, good night, you little stubborn one. I hope that the pillow that you sleeps on tonight won't be any naughty to you. Which it doesn't really translate over well, but it's very, very like cliche. Yeah.
Hold on. You didn't finish the I mean, you get entangled in his life and then you guys fall in love, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Well,
He's like, duh.
he fell in love.
Yeah.
His character fell in love.
Yeah.
So Kunti fell in love first, right? Because of like his kindness. Because Kunti is mafia. He's like never met someone, just like paying for the night, like he said before. But after like Kunti met Peach, like he
started to know what genuine relationships are like.
Everything changes.
And everything changes. Yeah.
It is a beautiful story.
Yeah.
You got to watch it. We're going to put a link below. This question is coming from our friends.
As
over
you
at
should.
Euphoria
Wow,
Season 3
these
on
commercials come in
The
hot.
Euphoria commercials are
Where you
killing
realize
me, man.
Genuinely,
You gotta make
matters
that money.
Care
versus
about
what you
Euphoria.
thought was supposed to
Yeah.
matter.
I
Rick
fear I've
Grimes
never
Standard.
watched an
Oh,
episode of
yeah.
Euphoria, and
It was
I have a big
amazing
one.
till it
A
wasn't.
massive one. For my wedding, I wanted some big day.
The amount of
where
shows
all of
that
my
that
friends and
applies
family
to.
come,
At
people
this
I
point.
used to know when I was a kid. We all come together and celebrate.
I
We ended
love
up having a small wedding, and I'm like,
like, this
that
is
was
all I need.
brilliant.
Overrated.
I don't need hundreds of people at my wedding. I just need the people I
Now
talk to
they're a
the most.
But society
brilliant
tells you that that's the
like,
greatest party of all.
There's a lot
musical
of pressure.
director. He doesn't want to
100%.
be
A lot of pressure from
involved. Did you see
society.
that?
What's the deal,
He's
society?
like, he said
No.
he's
Figure it out.
he
Why are
got
you
so
doing this to
upset
people?
from whatever
Well, I don't
happened
have
that
to
he
worry
thinks
about this
going
issue
to
'cause I'll
leave the
never get
music
married.
industry.
See, you're
Yeah.
on society's
It's like,
side,
what the
Dan.
hell did they do to this
What
man?
happened to
Society
that
tells
man?
people that you got to get married, you got to have kids,
And then
right?
you got
There's rules and
Sydney
regulations.
Sweeney, you know,
Same thing, like,
she's a
you gotta go
little,
to college, you got to get a higher education.
I don't know the
you gotta
euphemism
get a
for that, but
job.
you
She's a
know.
little, she's a little something,
Bless
something.
her
Yeah,
heart.
easier
Yeah.
said than done. Society's
Yes,
just
bless
so
her heart.
loud.
Well, bless her
Um,
Society
heart.
is everywhere we look.
And then
Isn't that
people started
precious?
By the way,
pointing out
Euphoria
how
season
maybe
3 is back. April
exploitative
12th.
some of the
HBO.
portrayal of the women
HBO Max.
are in that series.
Yeah.
Watch Never Let Me Go. I'm big on it. Like, I don't know. I'm really, guys are very special. How famous are you in Thailand? Honestly.
I don't know. I don't want to tell.
Oh.
God, I don't want to tell.
Do you need like security?
Why?
Can you go to the mall?
Yes.
Oh, actually, I think one of the good things about the
Yeah.
I'm not sure to say whether to say it's the Thai entertainment industry or it's just Thai people in general is that like I don't think you really need security or anything, like no matter what
I mean,
stage
yes,
of
you
fame
do.
you are in. A lot of people respect
You
your
are both
boundaries and
stop.
Uh-oh. Is Kelly roboting for you too?
I think
Playing
it's pretty cool,
but not by Thai people.
we
to be
do
fair.
get for like major events.
Oh. I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'll
there you
back up a
go.
little bit. I'll just. What is this? All right, wait.
go.
I got to just write this down. Am I fully back?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm cutting this. I'm just writing down where it is.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go.
To say about this.
I moved it back a
Do you
little.
need like security?
Yeah.
Can you go to the mall?
Oh, actually, I think one of the good things about the
And I don't think it's the
I'm
Thai
not
fans.
sure
I
to
think it's
say
the
whether to
international
say it's
fans.
the
Yes.
Thai
yes,
entertainment
it is not the
problem,
Thai
I'm not-
fans.
people in general,
I
is that,
agree
like,
that it's Thai people are not the problem here.
I don't think
Yeah.
you really need security or anything. Like, no matter what stage of fame you are
I
in,
was like,
a
yeah,
lot of people
The whole
respect
getting stopped.
your
Who it's like
boundaries. and
my
that's
car
cool.
getting keyed.
Yeah, I think
you know,
it's
life
pretty
happens.
cool. We do get security sometimes when we go overseas for like major events
I would
and
hope
stuff.
so.
But
You are
most of the time,
downplaying your
in
fame
Thailand, I
so
don't think
much right
Yeah.
now.
anyone really needs any security.
Yeah.
Did any of
Fortunately, yeah.
but did any of the pressure of the fame and success and the global reception of these series weigh on you as you entered into Me and Thee?
I don't think that
I don't think
it
they
has
have a
really
good
weighed
knowledge
on us
of
that
it.
much.
Yeah,
Luckily,
a
because
lot of them
we-
don't seem to get
we've
it
been
until
doing
they
this for quite
go
a while,
abroad.
and we've been building our fans and our audiences throughout the years. So it's not like this, from like nobody to somebody.
Totally.
It's been this like journey of like climbing and slowly gathering an audience. So I think that's lucky for us. But the big moment really came around a month or two ago,
Mm-hmm.
where we had a public event in a mall in Thailand, and the crowd was just insane, like
Yeah.
really, really insane. The amount of people there was
That's the
way
one they did for
more than
themselves.
we had ever
Mhm.
encountered in Thailand and even expected.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that was really the eye-opening moment for us.
Because we always talk to each other that like just working. Yeah.
Yeah, our main goal isn't really to become like a phenomenon or like or be popular. We just wanted to do the series and do our acting, do our music to the best of our ability, and whether or not it's received well or not, it isn't up to us. So that's the mindset that
Mhm.
we've had since the beginning.
And it's true, it is up to the public, right? It's
Yeah.
up to the fans. Have you watched Heated Rivalry?
I know what it is. I haven't watched it, but yeah, I know what it is.
It's like
Same, Puin.
queer love
Pod
is
did not look
more than having a
clued
moment.
in. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think it's only going to get bigger. Is that cool?
Yes,
Is it
totally,
Never-
totally.
I mean, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I think the shows are only going to get bigger.
I think that it's just that I wouldn't say that Asia has done it first, but I think it has become big in Asia first.
100%.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
and
kind of like
in
he's kind
other
of like
medias,
sure.
right? So I think
Heated
that
rivalry.
from now on,
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
it's
Yeah.
not just only Thailand or like a few select other countries. I think from now on, a lot of other sectors are also gonna be able to more openly share the story as well.
I said it this
Mm.
morning. Thai BL walks so heated rivalry can run. You know, like it all really did start with
Speak
the
on
stuff
it.
that you guys are making.
It's true.
Thank you.
It's really
Thank you.
special
Thank you. Thank
because
you.
it takes you guys. It takes
They're
shows like
so
the shows you're
humble.
making
They're
for people
so
to see love
uncomfortable
as
with being
love and to
complimented.
realize that it
Like
doesn't
that's
matter
when they
Yes.
get the most
if somebody is
uncomfortable. Like
straight
he's
or
doting on
queer.
them, and they're like,
It doesn't matter.
"Thank
Love
you."
is the same no matter
Yes.
who's involved.
Yeah, it's also one of
Literally,
the
Zach
major
does it. Are you guys
philosophies
going with
that
Dr. Zach?
the
Sorry.
directors and producers at our company have, is that whenever it's one of the conversations that we were given when we first stepped into
He's giving the credit to the
uh,
company right now.
these types of
Mhm.
projects, is that they sat with us, they told us that, okay, don't think of it as, you know, as a queer story or like as an LGBT movie
This
or
is the
something.
thing
It's
that made
not.
people
story.
It's
mad.
a story. It's just
Just a
two
rough
people
stories.
with a story and a script or whatever, right? So just throw everything out of that window. Just have the same mindset that people have of hetero stories. And if you have that mindset, then both your acting and everything will just follow.
It's true. And by the way, for factual clarity, the trials and tribulations of a heterosexual couple are the same as a homosexual couple. Like, I know it. I've lived it. It's just true. So love is love is love is love, no matter who's.
No matter who you are.
Okay, now I
All
see
our
why people
actors
said
in
they
our
didn't
agency
watch
are
the whole
given this
clip.
conversation. I think it has also helped shape a lot of the media that we put out also.
And as a queer human being, I say thank you for what you're doing because it is genuine representation that is vital to the way society evolves. So
That
man,
is what
a
we've
very cool
all
thing.
been we've
Also
been
very
saying.
brave.
Waited for
Yeah.
so long.
because you get involved, you don't really know fully what's the reception is going to be,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Throwback to like when we first started like 6 years ago, we were, I dare say for him as well, at least it was true for me, like I was getting made fun of by my friends for doing this. But like
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes sense.
I'm not sure in other parts of the world,
That
but
happens
at
a
least
lot.
in Thailand, this is very normal now. And this is very accepted. And I think that it's amazing that it has been accepted to this degree as well.
Thank you both for doing it. You both make music as well. You made music
Yes.
together.
Yes, as
Yes.
well.
Is that weird?
No,
No.
not really.
No?
No, not really. So, for the music we make together, are a lot of times are also intertwined with our series, or there are a lot of times there are original soundtracks.
Yeah.
So
It makes sense.
it makes sense.
It's in universe.
Yeah, it also makes sense. But we also have our solo projects. So he's not only an actor, he's also in a boy band as well.
Yeah, Jasper.
Yes, he is.
Oh, they know.
Hey.
Good job,
Really good at
Zach.
dancing, by the way.
I'm telling you
you.
guys, they
And
deep
rapping.
dive.
Really?
Yes.
Not that much. Just
You're
practicing.
You're downplaying yourself.
No,
You're really
downplaying
good at dancing
everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
and rapping.
Actually, this is my first dream when I was a kid. I wanted to be an idol, but then I started to get into this industry by acting first, but then trying to like improving my skills until like waiting for the members, and finally then I got a boy group.
Wait, but so what comes first, Jasper or the movies?
The
Series,
movie,
I'm sorry.
the series came first
Yeah.
at that time.
Actually, before the series, กูเล่าเองอะนะกูเล่าเลยนะ
ได้เลย
before the series, he auditioned for K-pop as well.
Yeah, I used to.
You really wanted to be an idol.
Yes,
So who pushed you into acting?
myself at that time when I was a kid.
I
around,
Myself.
like,
I
maybe
really do. I also
16
love
years
him a
old, around
lot.
17 years old, this thing just popped up into my head that I wanted to do something like performing on the stage. That's the thing that I wanted to do at that time. But then I didn't have much opportunity because like, okay, so I lost my father when I was around like 13 years old, and we didn't have much money to go for this. That's why it's like my goal for secret. I didn't tell anybody about this, and then I started to like doing something for part time to gain money for like learning, studying dancing. Yeah, that's the start.
That's amazing. Like,
I hope
by
everybody
the
that
way,
listens to
now
this
you
that
have
made
the
fun of him
ability to
for his
provide for
dancing
your
feels
family,
bad.
and you get to achieve your original dream that like
Yeah.
put you on this path to begin with.
Yes.
It's really special.
Thank you. But I think all of this successful comes from my by working with him.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Because playing series
God forbid
come
you take some
before
credit for
having a
yourself,
boy
sweetie.
group.
Totally.
Yeah,
How did you get involved with Jasper? How did they find you? Like, how did you join the group?
I think it's because of like, so after we finished filming TV series and then after it got published, right? So the company provide us a concert that like you can show your ability, something like that. And then I
Oh, well,
started to
Fez.
dance to show like the CEO that I
Did
have a
they even
skill.
You're
know
happy
you?
that you could do
Did
it.
they know you could do that?
Mhm.
I think they know. I
But they
think
haven't seen.
They haven't seen
They
that.
know, but they haven't like seen it like on stage.
Yeah.
So once he had the opportunity to like show on what he could do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then later, after I started to show they can see my ability, and then they try to find members for me.
It's amazing.
It takes me around like 4 years.
Phuwin looks
Yeah,
so
4
proud
years.
of him.
By the way, to build that,
Wow.
To build
He
that.
really
Makes me-
does.
also you're building an incredible acting career.
Yes.
What? So how are you looking at your next acting challenges? And do you see the next series, the next movie, the next whatever project you take on? Do you see it as the two of you?
There's this conversation that we had before that even if we work together, we also have to be able to stand on our own.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
say
one
this
of the
all the
very
time.
important goals for the both of us. So
It just gave me chills
yeah,
because it's important, right? Your individual strengths make you stronger as a team.
That's why I
as
say
well.
this all the time.
And it also goes vice versa. Being stronger as a team also makes
Don't be
makes
weird
us
about
stronger
these
as individuals
pairs.
Yes.
as well. And it's something that we've talked about since day one, and I think that we've
They
done
have.
multiple things to try and do it. With him, with his group, and with his music. For me as well, with taking on other acting roles and doing music as well. And as for other roles, no matter whether it's alone or together, one of the things that we both always try to do is to try and diversify ourselves, first of all, and try to. And the second thing is to try and branch out and do new things so that both our abilities and both our images aren't always in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
If you could make any project together next, what would you make?
I would say like we've also never shared this before. Like when we try to look at our work together, we try to not have it be too close to the one we did previously.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one we did was a romantic comedy. Second one, Never Let Me Go, was more a drama. The third one was purely romance. The fourth one was like purely comedy. So
Seeing how they
for the
view
next
them.
one, we've
Yeah.
talked about like, okay, we don't really want to entrench on like the four things.
They should
the
do
four
a
genres we've
horror.
done in the past. So
Oh
it's probably
God,
gonna
I
be
would
things
die.
like
I would be
Action?
deceased.
probably
Maybe
like
Oh.
action or like melodrama or
Mhm.
something like that.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll
I
see
want a
as
proper
well. Yes.
a proper zombie
I'm
BL
excited.
so bad I
Yeah.
can taste
guys,
it. Oh
I'm a big
God, I
fan.
need it.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
You gotta
Don't worry, I
watch all
think
this.
Zombievers
We're
season
gonna
2
put
is
a
going
link
to turn into
below.
that,
They'll be there
so
waiting
don't
for
worry
you.
about that.
If it
Final
doesn't,
thoughts
it
over
will
there. I mean,
genuinely
we've talked
be
to you
a
for over an
disservice
hour.
to the
I feel like your team is
characters.
gonna kill.
I know.
I know. We gotta go. I just think we should talk about Overwatch.
And I
for a
stick.
second.
That's a
Oh.
hill I'll
Oh.
die on.
Oh, you know they
Can you channel
he's
your
geeked
Overwatch
out about
voice
that.
for us? Who is Life Weaver?
I am Life Weaver.
That's right.
I voice as Life Weaver in the video game Overwatch. ชีวิตปกป้องชีวิต
Literally just said
one of the
that.
voice lines.
Wait, do it again. Do something else.
Life unbridled.
He got so happy.
I don't remember the accent that well.
He fully geeked it. So
Yeah,
did
it's
Yoshi.
amazing
That's so
working with a Blizzard.
Sick gig.
It's really sick gig. And also today is the 12th. Tomorrow's the 13th. I'm having dinner with a few of the voice actors from Overwatch tomorrow.
Oh, he just did a voice, or he just did
Wow.
an interview
All of
with
the
the
so
Sombra voice
cool.
actor. It was
in LA.
so good.
Have you
Oh
met
God.
before in person?
I've had the opportunity to meet Carolina. She voices Sombra. She came to
Sombra, yeah.
Thailand around 3-4 months ago. So, and then we were talking, and then I said that I had a tour in the US, which is where we are right now. And so she was like, "Oh, she's gonna invite a couple of other voice actors from Overwatch for dinner, and that's tomorrow."
So
That's-
cool.
Yep.
Wait, you're all
That's
gonna be there, like talking
cute.
in your
Who's gonna
character
be
voices.
there? Who
Well,
wants
that
to
would
be
be
there?
so
Please
weird.
tell
Excited as
me.
well. Excited as well.
I gotta say, you guys are really special.
I need
Both
to
of
know
you
who's
won
going
a
to be at that
trillion.
dinner for.
You both should be
I
so proud.
just need to for my
You should
heart.
be so proud. You should be so proud of everything you've done and what you've been
Thank
able to
you.
provide for your family. And
Thank you.
God, it's still just the beginning. Is that like a weird thing to say?
No, it's not a weird thing to say. It's something that we've also said.
Yeah, we always talk to each other that like, I think this is the start of everything for right now. Because
Yeah.
like for me, in my opinion, I think that for the last 4 years, like we just
Figuring it out.
started.
The last 4 years were trying to get
Yeah.
everything into the right groove with each
100%.
other.
Yes.
But
Mhm.
I think the next couple years are the proving grounds for us
Wow.
on what we have to do and what we are going to do.
Like real talk,
Wow.
your motives, your why is really pure, and I'm so deeply and loudly rooting for the both of you.
Thank you.
And you guys are gonna have such an incredible journey, and it's really special.
I'm
Thanks for
getting
hanging
like
out today. I really
emotional.
appreciate it.
I know.
telling
this
you.
was beautiful.
I'm
I got
saying.
we would
chills.
love to.
Yeah.
We would love to.
Wow.
Really
Oh,
cool.
it's
Like, you
over.
guys
No.
truly won a trillion. PondPhuwin, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
See you.
Yay,
Thank you.
thank you. That was great. It feels good to watch somebody legitimate treat them like artists and not like anomalies. This weird, what is this
Or like
BL
a
thing
novelty.
you're talking
Like a
about?
novelty.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to tell y'all earlier today. That's what Zach does. He treats it
Ugh.
seriously. He takes them seriously. He asks serious questions. Like in the Stray Kids interview that I told you to watch, like he's not constantly comparing Stray Kids to BTS. He's not constantly doing what
That
so
shit
many.
drives me
He's
crazy.
asking legitimate questions. He wants to know about the artistry. He wants to know about how they write the songs. And that's exactly what we got with PondPhuwin. He wants to know what their process was. How did
Mhm.
they become close? Like that's why I so badly want more BL pairs to go on Zach's
To go on the
show
Yeah.
because he asks
Specifically.
fantastic questions. He's
Yeah.
genuinely interested. Now that he's on Viki, he's gonna watch more.
Yeah.
And
Gemini, I can see him bringing Gemini 4.
I was
I
gonna
could
say
see
like
him bringing
what-
Gemini
Oh my
4th.
God, with this
What's your-
new series? 100%.
I could see him bringing Gemini 4th. I could see him bringing William Est on. I
King
can
Ping.
Thomas Kong. They speak
what's
English
your like
fluently.
what's your like dream 3?
Dream? Without the language barrier?
Kang Nam Ping. Yeah, who cares about language barrier because they can bring translators.
Yeah.
Kang Nam Ping. Oh, off gun.
Can we get off gun on something, man?
I want Zach Sang to I want them to have a good interview about their
I would
process, about their lives.
lose my mind.
Zach Sang.
I would take off gun on this or the chairs to share.
I
guy
need more
also-
interviews like this for off gun.
Why'd you have to limit me to 3, man?
Guys, you gotta do gold, silver, bronze.
Tighten it up.
Yeah, tight 3.
Tight 3.
Oh, for this kind of interview specifically, and y'all know who I love down bad, but like, I'd really love Zach to interview Yin War
Yeah, I was thinking in
that
war.
would be interesting
because they
yeah.
are because War is such a musician and Zach is a big music head, and we had like it would just be so interesting to hear them talk about their process because they're not defined by a company, right? They're defined by
Right.
their partnership, not by the company. So it would be really interesting to see them on Zach and Kang Nam Ping, just because I always find them so fascinating.
I would really like to see them up there.
And Nam Ping is so good at I think the thing that I'm sorry, I'm going to stop talking in just a second. But the thing I like about Kang Nam Ping is and what I think why I would like them on this word, Sarah, you're getting too excited, is that Namping is so media trained. He is so media trained. Zach's
Measured.
questions are good at like disarming them
Getting past the media training.
from giving the media training answer, because he's asking questions that you don't have to have media training for. He's asking about the artistry of it. And yeah, some of it can be some fan service if you want, but it would disarm them in a way that I think would be so lovely to see what that dynamic is. And I've watched so much of those two, like I have a general idea, but it would be interesting. Now, follow up to that, because you only allowed me 3, but I'm going to slip one in anyway. Zoe Off-Road. So there you go.
Oh, I would love them. They would be fantastic.
They would be so
he
good.
would fall.
Yeah.
He would want to be their best friends and
Yes.
Fall in love with them.
over to dinner. And
Absolutely.
be like, you can stay at my
They're
house.
literally T-pop idols who are actors now. Like that's
Yeah,
Zach's bread and butter. It's
they're
just
perfect for it.
it would be so good. So anyway, I know I went to 4 instead of 3. I'm sorry, Yoshi.
I would not.
I'll allow
If
it.
I did, I wouldn't. I'm not going to repeat Sarah's, because I think Afghan we both agree on, and Kingdom King. Honestly, those two, actually, in War 2, all 3 of those are good. I'm going to pick 3 different ones.
Yeah.
Oh no, I had it in my. Bilkin and PP are always going to be at the top of my list.
Yeah.
Even with whatever weird place they're in right now with their partnership,
They would be fantastic.
they
Yeah.
would still. I would love to hear. I don't think I've ever seen them do an American interview. What PondPhuwin did just now is a really big deal.
Yeah, it is.
It's a real. Because
It
I
is a
think
big deal.
Mile Apo, for all that they get, have not done something like that. Like with the outreach that Zach has, the audience that Zach has. So, but definitely Bilk and PP. I would just be fascinated to see what he would get out of them, because he would ask those questions other people don't ask, unless they're rich enough to have it in their contract that he can't. But hopefully not. I would be fascinated by that. And then, oh God, I lost the other one. Damn it. They are not at a level that I think they would be asked on, but to the topic of, because this is a queer man talking about BL, I would love Billy Babe to be up there and talk about,
you're going to say that.
What it means to become a couple while you're out. I want that conversation. I want someone to talk to them about what is that like? What is life after you leave the company? Like, Bilk and PP can't officially have that conversation. So I like Billy Babe to officially, because they're unique in that sense of being a BL couple, meeting no one else fully out has had that trajectory.
Yeah. Who's your third, Billy? Who's your third pair though?
Oh, who's my third pair? Oh no, I lost it. I was trying to get out of, because I tend to live in GMM and I'm like trying to do better about,
because there's so many of them.
There's so many of them.
That's when I went from freaking Bilk and PP to GMM. So it's just wherever you started, right, is where you end up. But I really want Earth Mix. I think their breadth of knowledge of the industry with Earth mixes just ability to, because I want interviews I want to listen to, and I can listen to them talk all day. They have so much depth to what they're talking about. They have the ability to explain what they're doing in a way that not everybody, they have the language emotionally and technically to give a really great interview. Plus they're like, now that they're talking about their whole history, get into it, Zach.
Yeah, that was my 5th choice.
Absolutely.
It would be
it's my 4th that's on the other edge over here. Yeah, because we're doing that now. Because they had a show on Netflix, they have an international audience. And I would just it would be a lot. But I'd be curious. I think they're dynamic. I actually was watching, I was like, that is why they were Joy Lada, and maybe why Joy Lada doesn't work as well anymore. Their dynamics as pairs is very similar because Dunk is the Phuwin, and he's direct, and he's the communicator, and da 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 da, and then listening to Pond talk about how everything is moved by emotion and art. That's
Mhm.
June. He's
Mhm.
all heart. He's all emotion, which can cause conflict.
Yep.
Because the measured one is like, let's just do the thing measured, and this one is like, but I have feelings.
But my
And
emotions.
And so I'm so curious how they worked the four of them. And
Yeah.
that foursome started in the midst of, or I need to look at the time frame of that and them not getting along and what all that actually what was all of that. I have thoughts. Anyway, carry on.
Yosh.
I do think that my top would be Billy and Babe, just because I would like to see them actually have like a conversation about their
Mhm.
relationship in a space where it is taken seriously, because I
Yes.
still feel like a lot of people don't believe them. Like I still feel like a
Yeah.
lot of people don't believe them, even though they have said it time and time and time again in ways that we have not heard anyone else do. Like they are
No.
consistently open about what they are, and I would really like to have them be in a space where they are it is more formal and they are talking like openly about their relationship and how that affects their career, how that affects the company they're at, how that affects like who they're allowed to work with and sponsors. I would love to hear them talk about how that affects like sponsorships that are willing to work with them. Like that would be so interesting. I would also not mind going outside of pairs to see them talk to someone who is just fully out and isn't necessarily tied to a pair. Somebody like a Kuhart,
Too
I think
hard. Oh,
would be super
Mhm.
duper
I would
interesting.
love that.
I would love to see them talk to a Kuhart. I also like again, we all have our comfort pick. I love to see
Force
a
book.
force book. Like a force
Yeah.
book would be fascinating, especially like it feels like they're in a place where they're like starting to open up a little bit more
Yeah.
than they were in the past. So I would like to see somebody who can just get in there and like crack that nut that is just starting to open
Yeah.
up, just like really and get that out. That is another one that I would also like to see. And then because we're doing fourths, kind of a dark horse pick for me because I don't talk about them that much. I just kind of quietly observe them. Is Moss Bank?
Oh yeah.
They seem to be picking up steam. They're hanging out more.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting as well. Like those I think all of those would be good interviews.
So Zach, Sang, and team, if you ever watch this, we've just given you a great list of great people that would be just excellent to interview. Did Zach interview Jeff, or am I imagining that? If he
No.
hasn't, he should interview Jeff as well, just generally.
No,
But-
the big thing when he came recently with the big deal was his first appearance.
Yeah.
American appearance.
But yes, Zach and team, we've just given you a great list of great interviewees that you should contact, and they would be fantastic. And Phuwin and Bond are connected to almost all of them, actually.
Yes.
So in one way or another, they are connected to almost all of them. So you should think about it.
I just
don't
really
know.
hope we see I hope we see more BL pairs in general.
Yeah.
Get more international. I don't know. I'm on the fence because international people suck a lot of the time, but
Yeah.
they deserve representation. They deserve that visibility.
Yeah, I want them to be able to keep being. I think the three of us can agree. Like part of the beauty of this interview was absolutely how seriously Zach and the team took
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
And that's what I want to see more of. I want to see them being taken seriously and like
Right.
asked those hard-hitting questions.
Treated
Yeah,
like
as
actors.
artists, and because even a lot of the interviews that we've seen from like when you see like clips of them on like late shows and stuff like that in Thailand, a lot of it is very much like, boy, isn't it wild you kiss boys for like professional?
But
Like,
I
what's
think
that
it's
like?
because BL still is
Not
kind of a
treated
niche thing.
seriously. Yeah.
And so
It's
like
not taken seriously.
I would love to see just more of them like being able to actually sit down and talk about like their process and their craft and how it affects their lives and like their motivations for getting into it. Like that was fascinating to get like Pon's early thoughts about like why he did it and how like
Yeah.
how
Or,
he
like-
had to like prioritize like what he was able to do and how he kind of had to put things off at first because of
Mhm.
his family situation.
And I know that I've been out of the paying attention to interviews game for a minute, but like, did we know that Riser built Jasper around Pond
Yes, I did.
for
So
4 years? We knew for 4 years they
he
built.
was looking. I don't know the 4 years part, but I know it was him and June at first, and they were going to just do something with him and June.
Right.
And then he was, all those times we saw him meeting, it was like, why is he always getting meetings with Pita? He was building out. So all those people that were in it, he was like, this one. He picked that group. He built that brick by brick. And it was going to be him and
brings an interesting angle to Santa joining the company.
yes. I don't know if it's 100% that.
I don't think it's 100%, but it is.
It's probably
he definitely was like brought Santa. Yeah. But I know, it might have been Santa before and basically he advocated for So that group exists because Pond was like this one. And we also know Pond is the matchmaker. Half those couples are couples because of Pond. Pond said, June Dunk, that's gonna work. Who else? There was another
Perth Santa?
Perth Santa. He's good at it, man. If I was Pita, I would have him sitting in my office all the time too. Because I'm like, this kid gets it.
Which boys should we make kiss?
Tay off. We always talk about Tay and off like running the company. I'm telling you, put Pond in there too. He is
the council.
TV.
I
still think it's funny that Thai people who don't watch BL really thought he bought the company. And they were like, is it G? Because the end of the episode, they thought it was real.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It was like, it was trending. They were like, yo, GMMTV got bought out.
That's hilarious.
Like, think about it. There's like all these people who just don't watch BL at all, don't know who any of these people are. Not a clue.
That's incredible.
Okay, guys, I did not realize the time.
What time is it?
Recording with my sisters at 7, so I gotta get some food. It's 5:30.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I got to go.
It is.
This has been great.
Yeah, I've had to pee for 45 minutes.
Oh my Jesus. And you were talking. You got us with these questions, Yoshi.
I am who I am.
I didn't do this to you. Anyways, if you want to continue watching the three of us, we are watching what's it called again, Sarah?
Oh, which thing?
We're watching on your channel.
Are we?
What are we watching?
We've been watching a series. We're Only Boo. We're almost
Only
done.
Boo.
Only Boo.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah,
we
we've got 3
more of that.
Yeah, we got to finish that. We got 3 episodes left.
Yeah. We gotta finish.
It's on my YouTube channel and on my Patreon. So
yes. And then Sarah and Yoshi are watching several shows on their channel, respectively. And then we're all everywhere, guys. Just go to any one of our channels. You'll find us somewhere.
If you're a minute and 45 minutes into this video, you know where to find us.
Yeah. We'll see you. We'll see you around.
We'll see you around.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
I think when you could chat, there were me.